Breaking news! The Atlanta Falcons have made several major roster moves ahead of their highly anticipated Sunday night football matchup with the Washington Commanders. Before we dive into today's news, be sure to hit the like button right now so you don't miss any updates on our team. Trust me, today's update is one you won't want to miss, so let's get right to it. This game has huge implications, but unfortunately, the Falcons will be without cornerback Antonio Hamilton Sr. for the remainder of the regular season and potentially the first 2 weeks of the playoffs. If they make it there, Hamilton suffered a quadriceps injury during the team's dominant 34-7 win over the New York Giants. Hamilton's absence is a blow to the special teams unit, where he played a critical role, logging 166 snaps this season, which accounted for 57% of the team's total. While he didn't see much action on defense with just 39 snaps, his veteran presence and experience were invaluable to Atlanta's depth. Hamilton finishes his first season with the Falcons having played in 11 games and recorded 7 tackles. In response to that loss, the Falcons signed linebacker Josh Woods to the 53-man roster. Woods has already appeared in 3 games this season as a practice squad selection, making 3 tackles. The 28-year-old, who has spent time with the Bears, Lions, and Cardinals, brings 6 seasons of NFL experience and 68 career games to his resume. His knack for stepping up in key moments could be essential as Atlanta looks to clinch a playoff berth. Atlanta also elevated 2 players from the practice squad to the active roster, cornerback Lamar Jackson and offensive lineman Tyrone Wheatley Jr. Jackson, 26. Brings some versatility to the secondary with 23 previous NFL games, including 6 starts. While he has yet to play for the Falcons this season, he has a history of stepping up when called upon. Wheatley, a towering 6 feet 6 inches, 320-pound lineman, made 2 NFL starts with the Patriots last year and adds much-needed depth to Atlanta's offensive line. These roster moves come at a crucial time for the Falcons. Currently 8-7, Atlanta is fighting for the NFC South title and a chance to end its playoff drought. Sunday's matchup against the 10-5 Washington Commanders will be no walk in the park, but the Falcons have shown resilience all season long. So, Falcons fans, what do you think of these roster moves? Will Josh Woods and Lamar Jackson make an impact as Atlanta fights for a playoff spot? And how do you feel about Hamilton's absence and what that means for the Falcons' special teams? Let us know in the comments below. Alright, let's talk about the buzz around Flowery Branch as the Falcons make a bold move to prepare for the Washington Commanders and their electrifying rookie quarterback, Jayden Daniels. The Atlanta Falcons signed Emory Jones, a former college standout with 69 career touchdowns, to the practice squad this week. And this isn't just any signing, this move is specifically to replicate Daniels' unique skill set in practice. That's right. The Falcons are pulling out all the stops to prepare for the dual-threat phenomenon that leads the Commanders. Now, if you've been following the league this season, you already know why Jayden Daniels is giving opposing teams sleepless nights. In just 15 games, this rookie has redefined what it means to be a dual-threat quarterback. With 737 rushing yards, 6 rushing touchdowns, and over 3,300 passing yards, along with 22 touchdown passes, Daniels is a true game-changer. Let me repeat that. He's on pace to break Robert Griffin III's record for rushing yards by a rookie quarterback, just 79 yards away. That's a mark that stood for more than a decade. What's more impressive than the stats? It's the balance. Daniels has completed an impressive 72.4% of his passes and thrown just 8 interceptions. This guy isn't just an athlete, he's a precision machine under pressure. Last week, he threw a game-winning touchdown pass to Jamison Crowder against the Philadelphia Eagles, threading the needle on a risky throw that secured a massive win for Washington. Plays like that are why ESPN's Louis Riddick called him the kind of quarterback who wins football games. And that's exactly why the Falcons are doing everything they can to prepare. Bringing in Emory Jones isn't just roster filler, it's a strategic move. Jones, who has dazzled in college with his dual-threat ability at Florida, Arizona State, and Cincinnati, has the mobility and arm talent to give Atlanta's defense a realistic look at what they'll face on Sunday. Sure, Jones hasn't found his niche in the NFL yet, but his athleticism and ability to improvise make him the perfect quarterback for the scout team to emulate Daniels' explosive style of play. The stakes couldn't be higher for the Falcons. With an 8-7 record and playoff hopes on the line, every advantage counts. Atlanta's defense will need to be sharp, disciplined, and ready to contain a quarterback who thrives on making plays outside the pocket. Preparing for Daniels isn't just about stopping the run, it's about disrupting a player who can disrupt even the best-laid defensive plans. Now, this is where you come in, Falcons fans. What do you think of this move to bring in Emory Jones? Do you think it will help our defense rise to the challenge of containing Jaden Daniels? Or do you think it will take more than just preparation to secure a victory against Washington? The Atlanta Falcons are heading into an offseason full of big decisions, and while most of the focus may be on quarterbacks Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix Jr., let's talk about the defense. Specifically, there's growing buzz that the Falcons should target Dallas Cowboys cornerback Jordan Lewis in 2025 free agency. This idea comes straight from Bleacher Report's NFL scouting department, and their reasoning makes a lot of sense. Here's the deal: Atlanta could use an upgrade at the nickelback position. D. Alford, who currently fills that position, will be a restricted free agent this offseason. But let's be real, Alford's performance hasn't been great. His Pro Football Focus, PFF, grade is 60.1 out of 100, and he struggled in coverage, run defense, and even tackling. Not exactly what you want from a key defensive position. Now, that's where Jordan Lewis comes in. The Cowboys veteran has been solid this season, earning a PFF grade of 70.1 with an impressive 78.7 in coverage. For comparison, the only Falcons defensive back with a better coverage grade this year is Jesse Bates II. Lewis has been a versatile and consistent player, playing primarily in the slot but also contributing at outside cornerback and safety. In 11 starts in 2024, he has racked up 61 combined tackles, 7 pass defenses, 3 tackles for loss, and even an interception. What makes Lewis particularly appealing is his versatility. In addition to 526 snaps as a nickelback, he has played 110 snaps as a wide cornerback and 95 snaps as a safety. That kind of flexibility could give defensive coordinator Ryan Nielsen more options to mix up coverages and create mismatches against opposing offenses. Of course, Lewis will turn 30 in August, which could raise some questions about his long-term fitness. But his track record and current form suggest he would be a great addition to a defense that has been making progress but still needs the pieces to become a dominant unit. What do you think, Falcons fans? Should Atlanta make a big push to bring in Lewis this offseason? Could he be the upgrade we need at nickelback, or do you think the team should focus elsewhere? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this analysis, hit the like button and share this video with your fellow Falcons fans. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join the fan community and stay tuned for more news and updates as we prepare for another exciting chapter in Falcons football. Go Falcons!